from Ben. Okay, what are the main differences between WDP SHIZAAM and what is taught at Wudang, like, or in Wudang? So what is the difference between us basically and everything what is taught at Mount Wudang? So for that, now I must bring some ideas what I don't know personally, because most of the schools I didn't been there, I didn't practice there, but from the people who been there and practiced there, I can say something what I can see or what you can see in YouTube or whatever, but I haven't practiced in other schools at Mount Wudang, so therefore I can't say much about them. But what I can say mainly about us, WDP, is, as I said at the beginning, WDP is about principles, it's not about traditionally transferred movements. It's about authentic transferred principles. It's not about the movements, it's not about the techniques. Yeah? It's about basic principles, what we want to and try to find in all what we do. So therefore, we define in WDP, maybe this is the main significant difference of our community and the other Wudang communities, that in all the communities, what you see in Wudang, in all lineages at Mount Wudang right now, currently, right now, the style is defined by the borders of it. So let's say Sanfeng Pai. It's very clear how the training goes. It's very clear. This is the first Jiben Gong, Jiben Quan, then Xuan Gong Quan, whatever. Like they have their forms, Fu Hu Quan, Long Hua Quan, and all these kind of forms, basically mostly of Laoshan, but also transferred at Mount Wudang. So the borders define the style. The styles and the teachings of the teacher and the, let's say, also philosophical background, this is what defines the style. Yeah. So when you suddenly do, let's say a Xuanwu form, then the teacher of Sanfeng Pai will say, no, this is not our system, because his style is defined with the borders, from the borders of until where it is our style and from where it is not our style anymore. So with us at WDP, it's not the borders defining the system, but the core. We define the core, and the core are the 10 principles. And not more than that. So the philosophical background, Taoist background of everything what we do are the 10 principles. This is the core of everything what comes later. And the limits are not set. This is what is different between SHIZAAM and every other Wudang Pai school I know up to today. So I don't know if other schools are different than what I just now explained, but this is what I can see. Because if you go to any Xuanwu school and do a Sanfeng form, they will say, hey, no, this is not in our system. So, but in our way, we say, hey, does this fit the 10 principles? Does this fit the core, the foundation of our thing? If it fits, then this is defined as the core, and then it can be within the things what we practice and what we teach. Yes, basically we have also a physical core and foundation. These is the Hu Chun Qigong and the 5 animals. Firstly, we have the 5 main things, but this is not the limits. This is the core from where everything comes from. So what are these 5 main foundations? Hu Chun Qigong, meditative, standing, and just little movements. It's very, very calm, meditative, standing meditation. Then Wu Xing Ne Gong, what I call animal body, is moving, dynamic Qigong, moving meditation. Yeah, standing meditation, moving meditation. Then we have the SHIZAAM.ONE, the 13 pillars, which is basically our main structure work, how we work on our structure. There are 13 different positions, what we stand, and some breathing techniques, where we do some breathing techniques. And with that, we build up the Pong and the following 7 energies within this structure work or standing meditation let's say, standing pillar exercises. Yeah, this is the third thing. Then we have Bufagung and Hunyuanjin. Bufagung is the walking meditation. It goes into Taiji more, the walking meditation. Yeah, we have 18 different. And the lastly, Hunyuanjin is connected movement. Hunyuanjin is like translated, it is called the cosmic circles. Yeah, we have 8 from that, 8 exercises. It's all in standing, and the first exercise is just a very big circle. Yeah, that we learn to move connected. Yeah, second exercise already goes into Pong. It's a very basic movements, but for our advanced instructors. Yeah, so therefore, what defines us again is the core. It's not the limits around how wide or how small it is, because we don't have this limitation. Anything can come into SHIZAAM, what works for the self-defense, what works for the health, or what works for the self-cultivation. Yeah? But the core, again, are the 10 principles.